He could have done it. That was great. That blows my mind. I'm sitting here, I was looking at you, Sean, while that was going on. I say, nothing like 2 million cameras on you at one time, right? As if she didn't have enough. Time-wise, I just wanted, they invited me kind enough to introduce you, and I've been here a long time, and I remember the greats that we've had in swimming, the Tracy Calkins, and we've been to Australia for the Olympics and was in Atlanta when that happened as well. But it's a delight to have this young lady. It's neat. I'm always fascinated by the mental side of athletes, the great ones, because Sean wins the balance beam in 2008, and I think the last time we chatted, I'm saying, how in the world, that thing is what, 4 inches? 4 inches wide, millions of people watching, and you've trained for 4 years. Now just relax and have a good time. How in the world do you do that? She wins the gold medal in that. She was the all-around world champion in 2007, and just a wonderful career. And the beauty of it is there's a gentle soul inside this young lady. Tough fighter. You can be a lovely lady and a person with caring, a person with faith, and still be really determined inside to do the very best you can. And then, to prove herself, she goes on Dancing with the Stars and knocks that out of her park as well. So I'm going to let you sail over. Welcome, Sean Johnson.
Good morning. It's weird. I see like friends in the audience. There you go. One of my best friends, now husbands. So, thank you for having me. It's been an absolute whirlwind. I actually just got off a plane this morning from New York City, and as soon as we're done with this, I have to jump in the car and drive my dog to Missouri because I'm going to Rio the next day for the next month. So what I was explaining to some of the guys earlier, that we get really busy as retired athletes, the has-beens, right before the Olympics, because sponsors and companies and corporations, they can't get the competing athletes to do any of the work for them, so they hire us. So it's always like this bittersweet, super busy and super fun time. But the Olympics, I can't believe it's already here. I mean, it makes me feel older. It's now 8 years since I competed, and it's always, again, bittersweet moment because I absolutely hate watching because I get so nervous. I would so much rather be on the competition floor than actually watching the people compete. I literally like have to close my eyes and I feel like I'm gonna vomit because I get so nervous for these athletes, just knowing what they go through. To give you a little history of my career, I started gymnastics when I was 2.5 years old. My parents put me in gymnastics because I was this little kid that had way too much energy, and I was like diving off of the entertainment centers and like jumping off of tables, and they had no idea how to get rid of the energy, and they thought a padded playground would be the safest place for me. So they enrolled me in dance to start, and I got in a lot of trouble from the dance instructor because I still wouldn't listen and I had too much energy. So they moved me into a gymnastics gym, and I fell in love with the trampoline. I thought I was Superwoman and I could fly. And I was addicted to the trampoline for like the first 5 years of my career. I don't know if you can call it a career when you're like 6 years old. Of my gymnastics recreation sport. I just kind of got hooked then. I started trying other sports as well on top of that. I played soccer, I ran track, I tried softball, I tried basketball, I swam, I danced. I did everything, and I think it was until, all the way up until my sophomore year of high school, I was kind of balancing all of it, and then I gave everything up for gymnastics. And it was the summer going into my junior year, I actually qualified for the Olympics. I made the USA national team at 12 years old. I was given the red, white, blue leotard and shipped off to Belgium, Brussels, Belgium, when I was 12 to live there for a couple months and train for the USA national team, which is crazy. I remember they didn't allow parents to go with us because it was a distraction. We were then professional machines and adults that had to represent the country, even though we were 12 years old and we still wanted to just like talk to our mom at night. I remember my mom would like ship me homemade chocolate chip cookies all the way to Belgium, just to like give me a little sense of home. But I started traveling for the USA when I was 12. I became team captain of the USA national team when I was 15. I led the team to World Championships where we won 12 gold medals, and then went on to the Olympics where we walked away with the silver. We had a couple uncharacteristic mistakes. China ended up winning that year in Beijing, but we still captured, I think, 18 medals total, which was more than any other country there was. So it was an amazing whirlwind. The Olympics is unlike anything any athlete can ever prepare for. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes that you will never see on TV. I do have to say, this is probably the most impressive thing I've ever seen. I work in broadcasting now, and so I'm actually flying down to Rio to broadcast, and I wish I was staying here to actually watch stuff. Because when you broadcast, you don't get to see anything, and that is amazing. Can I get it on my iPad in Rio?